I'm not closing my door.
Uber.
This is not what. Can I see your app?
No.
But you can get some sloppy toppy in the back of a parking lot right now. Like,
listen to me for once. I wouldn't need to go there.
Oh, so this is an I told you so call.
How was this an I told you so? Well, you never listen.
All right, we're done here. Bye-bye now.
You are my woman, and I love you. But if you ever tell me that you're not speaking to me for a week again, I will drop you like a bad habit.
Well, hey, look, if I don't make you happy, then why are you with me?
Good point. So why don't we just say I'm no longer with you?
What does that mean?
We're through. It's over. Don't want you. Bye-bye.
And this is exactly how you want to handle the situation. Let that woman know that you're not afraid to walk away from the relationship. Women leverage the fact that you don't want to go back into the dating world because it's harder for a man than it is for a woman. But when you show her you have no problem being alone, that's when they shape up and become the woman that you want.
You're my Uber?
Nah, it's not no Uber. Oh, yo, hold on. I just told yo, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I think it's my Uber.
No. I just listen. I just told you this not no Uber.
It's so cold outside. Thank you for picking me up.
No. Listen, can you excuse me?
It's so warm.
Listen, can you unlock that door, please?
Biggest mistake is allowing a pretty girl to feel entitled to do things. This is what women do. They're constantly testing you at the beginning of the relationship to see exactly what they can get away with, and then they use that as part of their manipulation. But from the jump, you got a girl walking towards you just getting in, you better drive off, bro, because there's nothing but bad news from here.
Excuse me.
What are you doing?
Can you unlock that door, please?
No.
This is not an Uber.
This is Uber.
No, it's not. This you just walk. You don't see. It's too. No, I'm not closing my door.
Uber.
This is not what. Can I see your app?
No.
Oh, let me get back in. That's too cold to be playing right now.
Get back in, brother. What is you talking about? You have the power to unlock the door. You better grab it and pull her out if you don't want her to be there. This how dudes get caught up.
Excuse me, can you can you unlock that door, please?
I'm going home. Can you drive me home, please?
No, this is not an Uber.
I just need a ride.
This is not an Uber.
But I just need a ride.
I mean, get on your app.
Can you give me a ride home? Like, come on.
I can't.
You're in a black SUV.
This is my SUV. This
you might as well be the Uber.
No, this is custom made. You don't see the star. This is me. I paid money for them stars. This is not no Uber. Everybody always think this is an Uber because it's a black truck. It's so many black trucks over here. You just walked into. You even asked me your name. I ain't say. I told you no. You still hopped in.
You know, can I do something for a ride home?
Oh yeah,
brother. This is how men get caught up when women try to use their pretty privilege on a fake alpha male that think he's in control of the situation. If you had this same girl walk up to your car and try to get in, what are you gonna do? Get in the comments to let me know at the end of the video.
I got married in my 20s still, you know what I mean, to the biggest star in the world. My trajectory was here, and then hers, she's already in a different stratosphere. I would lay up at night thinking like, is this who I am? Am I Mariah's man? Is that what my life is supposed to be? There's nothing wrong with it, but I'm like, this ain't the hustler.
Of yourself.
And then when you have children, your man shit is like, wait, I'm carrying a purse, the diaper bag, you know. I'm standing on the corner, like, wait, you know, like, she rocking being all the alpha that she is.
By the way, she deserves it, by the way.
I believe she needs a dude like that. I'm just not that dude. Her and I.
This is when Nick Cannon realized he was a fanboy husband. He's literally there because he's excited to be with Mariah Carey, but she turned him into a babysitter and assistant.
I never had problems. Never argued, never, even with me struggling in this space. She's so understanding and so evolved and lives in her own world. That's the thing, when someone has their own world and you got to be a participant in that, you know what I mean? Like, I'm main character. It was like muscle atrophy. I'm not being the dude that God put me on this earth to be. The love kept me there. Even, you know, made it work so well because I was like, oh, you need somebody. You need a support system. You need somebody that don't want you for your money. Or you need somebody that's willing to build a family and raise some, you know, amazing kids together. And that was my goal. But then there was just something constantly in me like, I got it.
The man.
She took his manhood because she was making more money than him, and she wasn't giving him the proper respect. See, it's not cool for a woman to make more than her man, especially a man who really is driven. When a man makes more than a woman, it's more of a balance because it's a woman's nature to practice hypergamy, and it's a man's true nature to be a provider. When they switch roles, the chemistry is always off.
And why?
Even when it comes to, it's so many women that hold that like as like the thing. I never cook for a so if we rockin' with each other and we're getting on that type of vibe, I need to marry you to get a plate of chicken Alfredo.
But you can get some sloppy toppy in the back of a parking lot right now, like nothing.
But cooking is I personally,
cooking is not the epitome of all things a white
I don't think cooking is
substantial at all.
I don't think it's as intimate as people make it out to be.
Because I cook often and I don't want you in the kitchen with me.
These are people that's never had anyone cater to them. When a woman caters to a man, it makes him a better man. It wants him to be a provider. She said she would rather give sloppy toppy in the parking lot of the store than go home and cook a meal. Sloppy woman. These are the type of women that men do not want. And believe it or not, these women never get a man.
So I want to talk about something that I noticed on this app that I feel like people don't talk about enough, but we're going to talk about it today because I need to know if anybody else notices this, okay? Non-black women pander to black men on this app, and I think it's because they understand the pathology of black men. Like, they know that black men are going to choose them first, pick them first, and we know that they know this, okay, because of the things that they say in their lives. There is literally 2 Indian women. They are full-blooded Indian. They are not mixed. And what I do like about them is that they're honest about their ethnicity. Like, they will tell you that they are Indian. And then there is an Asian woman on here who is Cambodian. And one of the Indian women and the Cambodian women uses like the N-word in their lives. Like, they just be on my feed. I'll see them on my For You page and I'll just watch them for a few minutes and that N-word just comes flying out.
I think when it comes to the N-word, people only care if white people say it, because when I was growing up, Latinos said it, blacks said it, Mexicans said it. All darker flesh colored ethnic groups were saying it. People just get mad when the Caucasian group says it. It's not a big deal, for real, for real. Now it's just a way of talking.
The N-word. I'm looking at the comments. I'm just watching the comments. And black men find that attractive. Like, black men sitting in the comments just, dang, you fine, babe. Like, they're not checking them on it. Like, black men could care less about you calling them the N-word. It's just, we have to be honest about that. They do not care about that.
Because black men know who is saying it, because they really have a spirit towards that word, and they know who's saying it just to fit in. And if a man think that he can clap her cheeks, especially a black man, he ain't gonna say nothing either, because he gonna look at it like, well, we are calling each other that. He just want to clap cheeks.
At all. Now, there are a few T women that I've noticed that also pander to black men on this app, but they don't use the N-word. They also understand that if they keep playing in their hair, that's also going to attract black men.
Every woman plays with their hair whenever they are nervous. I have 2 daughters. Trust me. When they get nervous around me, when I start being real, you know what they do? They play with their hair when they want to sit down and talk. They play with their hair when they're bored and need attention. That's all that is. It doesn't mean he's going to come after me. It just means she's nervous.
Okay. They know what to do, what to get attention from black men. They understand black men fetishize, you know, the fact that they are not black and they have their own hair, I guess. They understand that very well.
I guess it's showing you that those women know we're natural. Black men want natural women. So how about we showcase that? Are you mad that the black men are not gravitating towards BBLs anymore and wigs and a whole bunch of plastic surgery? And the Cambodian chicks are like, hey, look at us. We're natural. We're not trying to do all that. You should like us. And look who's mad.
I just want to know if any of y'all have noticed that about the preferences pandering to black men. Have y'all noticed that? And it's just funny to me because we all know by now what's going to happen. Like, if one of these preferences that are sitting up here pandering to black dudes in their lives just so happen to get with one of them and be silly enough to get pregnant, we already know what's going to happen.
What's going to happen? Get in the comments and let me know. Or is she going off of her experiences when she was dating the wrong guy?
You know what it takes for a woman like me to go out on a date?
Okay, what is that?
I gotta get a babysitter for my kids.
Okay. Should a nigga pay for that?
Yes.
What?
Guess what now? A part of me is my kids. And in order to take me out.
You're making an investment for a relationship. So,
and that's why.
And I shouldn't have to pay for your trying. When you're investing in your
saying every day. I'm saying.
No date.
Right on.
A man that's for me, in my opinion.
Yeah.
They know that, okay, she's a mother of 2. She's holding down a house. She's commuting from Jersey to New York. All right, how much is your babysitter?
All of this should not be going down on the first date or when you meet. For a man to start asking those questions and willing to pay, you should probably wait 6 months to a year down the road when you start to build a relationship. But you're trying to get him to pay for things on the first date within the first month.
No man should have to pay for no daycare just to go on a date with you. Those are your kids. You figure out what you're gonna do with them. Call the father to those kids. If you can't go on a date that day, you just can't go. He can go another day with you. But him paying for the daycare just to go on your date, and you saying that he needs to feel sorry for you because you have 2 kids and you just moved and you got all this business going on. You're not the only person in the world that have kids and have stuff going on. And other people figure out what to do with them. You don't come into no relationship telling him he needs to pay for this and pay for that. At this point, you looking for somebody to take the place of their daddy and take care of you and them kids. And that's not going to work. So guess what? If you think he going to pay for it, guess what? He going to go get somebody else and they going to be ready to go on that date without having to pay for them kids in that daycare. Girl, you need to have several seats. Cause you tripping.
So now is he?
Sounds like she needs to go ahead and get an OnlyFans account. Because if he's spitting the cash, if you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button. Definitely share the video. If this was your first time watching, hit that subscribe button. See you on the next video.